I have begun to have doubts about the scale of this thing. Yep, this is how it's going. So, very clearly there is still a lot of stuff to be done here. And just because of my schedule, it is a little difficult to get everything done in the time span that I want to. But we have to remember, you gotta tackle it one thing at a time. Don't try to do it all at once. So with that being said, I think I'm going to start laying out the frame for the storage room of this building, and that's going to be priority number 1 because I have been working on the copper golem mechanics for my storage room. So that's something we're going to be starting today, and as per usual, we are going to be working on random tasks all around the world. So let's get to some of them. Okay, first order of business, everyone. We have to go to the end to collect some more shulker boxes. Now, I do still have a lot of shulker boxes in my storage room. However, it is starting to dwindle because I just have them scattered around and I haven't gotten around to organizing them. So instead of tackling the problem from the root, we're just going to avoid it as long as we can, as I always like to do. And we're going to get more shulker boxes. Plus, it gives me an excuse to explore the end. Very quickly, we're going to repair our elytra before getting on this journey. So if we could just get some endermen to spawn up in here, that would be perfect. Why is it so slow right now? Come on. Now that is much more like it. Ready, ready, ready? Oof. Well, that was easy. We got our elytra back up and running. Let's quickly get some ender pearls over here and go into one of the portals. Actually, I guess I could just fly in there. Let me see. Let's see if I can aim it. Oh, that was sick. Wait, where's the portal? Huh? Okay, well, I guess that's weird. I'm very confused that... Oh, I was just about to comment on the fact that I'm not finding any end cities, and right away I found one. Let's see how we handle this. It's been a little bit since I do this. I'm wondering how it's gonna go considering I'm not freaking out like in hardcore. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? First one of the day. Second one of the day. Oh, and we're floating. So am I gonna waste time on difficult to reach shulkers? Really not. I really don't want to. The name of the game today is efficiency, and we need to get a lot of stuff done. So we are just going to move on forward, not stress ourselves, and hopefully we can get a lot. Let's see. There's one in here. Oh, there is one in here. Hello. What? Did he get me from behind, or was it another one? Bare minimum today, I want to get at least a stack of shulker shells. But my preference would be to get 2 stacks. That would be perfect for today, because I don't want to have to be coming back here often. Okay, not too shabby, but we need to move on because this is a tiny little end city. Goodbye, little end city. Oh, well, look at that. One in front, one behind. Can we get bigger ones? I like them big, please. What is wrong with me lately? Okay, here we go. Ready? Yes, sir. Wait. There we go. Down to the next one. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. Drop the iron stuff. We don't want iron. I really don't need any tools. Or armor for that matter. Should I even bother with all that stuff? I think the mending stuff is worth keeping. So let's throw out... Oh, this is really good stuff. Over here we go. Swoop in. I guess we're going in. Okay. What brings you to the ceiling? Well, that was clutch. Ooh, it's one of these rooms. Oh, fun times. Okay, let's put on a shield. Is there like more than normal in here? I feel like there's usually fewer. I can't reach him. Oh, I hate when I can't reach him. Come on. I really can't believe I'm in the mood for end city hunting because this is not one of my favorite things to do. Let's see. Let's go up. Thank you. They're so kind. They're helping me. Did he drop one? No, he didn't drop one. That's our signal to move on. So let's go down to this room. Oh, another one of these rooms. Okay. Nothing worthwhile, I guess. And nope. Gold is always nice. Ooh, efficiency 5. That's good. So much fire protection. I think we're good on armor. I think what we do want is mending tools. I think I should start from the bottom. Okay, cowabunga. Oh, I guess not. Okay. I guess I'm not going to start at the bottom. Aha. I hate when they teleport right when they're about to die. Come on. Oh. That is ridiculous. Any easy pick... Oh, hello there. Any easy pickings like this guy? Oh, that was great. Oh, the bottom ones. Let's do the bottom ones. He's gonna port. Oh, wow, he didn't teleport. That's good. Okay, well, there's probably a few more, but I feel like moving on. So let's head this way. I swear, why are all these end cities tiny? Like, what is this? This shouldn't even count as a city. Oh, thank you. That's a decently sized one. Let's get this guy first. Okay. Elytra. Interesting, but probably no. Honestly, iron horse armor, no. I'll take gold, though. Gold is always good. Let's get this guy on top right here. And snipe. Oh, I missed. This is also a good way to restock ender chests. They're all teleporting. I can't believe it. Come on. I'm so close to the stack. I think after this one, I'm going to be done. I don't want to spend too much time here. Oh, come on. Die already. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are up to 61 shulker shells. That's good. That's good. Progress, progress. In theory, we should get all of them from this one. 63. Could this be it? Could this be it? No. Hello there. Oh, did it drop? I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. It almost fell into the void. Wow, it was one block from going into the void. Oh, those things really track you. Oh, okay. We've got our stack of shells. With that, we're going to move on. Stock up our elytras right here. Beautiful. Wow, it's super cool that we got the copper horse armor. Let's actually go ahead and make some shulker boxes. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh, so satisfying. The storage possibilities are endless. That is very helpful. Okay. That should hold me off for a little bit. Now, the next thing I wanted to check out here is these creaking hearts. So let's see if we can make a farm out of this real quick. Okay, so as you can see, we're on the opposite side of our mega base. And the idea is we're going to set up a little bit of a farm right here. Now, as we progress, I am going to come in and make this kind of a custom, what is it, creaking biome, pale garden? I'm going to make a custom pale garden biome in this area because as it stands, we don't actually have any pale garden biomes nearby just because of how the world was generated and how old it is. But with the theme that we're going to make here, we're also going to have the pale garden farm here. And later, if we make a pale moss farm, we're also going to set it up here. But let's come in here and try setting something up very simple. Okay, oh. Heart transplanter. Oh, interesting. Place a creaking heart with the correct alignment between two pale oak log blocks. Okay, yeah, so then I'm aware that this guy will spawn at some point. It's probably only at night, so we have time to build this. What I'm thinking is we're gonna have a piston here, and then we're gonna have a collection system, right? So we're gonna have some hoppers all around here. I think it only grows on the logs. So let's go like here, right? In fact, let's put it all into each other. And then we're going to come up at the top and put another piston. This one's going to be facing down. So what this is going to do is we're going to have pistons in opposite directions. Okay, so we have pistons at the bottom and at the top of the log. So every time it spawns this in, we are going to push the pistons up and down. And that'll cause the resin that grows to break and fall into the hoppers. I think this is how it works. I don't know. I've never actually tried it, but I think this will be interesting to experiment on. Now we just need a spawning platform. And I don't actually know what the spawning radius is here, but I think we can just wing it. So I'm going to try making a very simple clock right here. I guess we're going to find out pretty quickly if it works or not. Yeah, we're going to loop it back around. Perfect. That sends a signal going around. Okay, we can shorten it and extend it later. What I'm wondering is why it's not powering the piston. Maybe it wants a repeater. Let's try a repeater. What about a redstone block? What? Can you not move it? Is this an unmovable block? I think it's an unmovable block. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let's actually come through here and take that out. And what we're actually gonna do is put in sticky pistons. How about that? I'm worried this guy's gonna spawn. Oh, shoot. Better get to it. Better get to it. I think we're just gonna build with pistons because we don't really have a choice. Oh, it's not activated because that guy's too high. Okay, that's good. Then in that case... Oh, he doesn't see me. Hello there, Creaking. Do you see me? Do you see me? No? Oh my god. Oh, that freaked me the crap out. Oh my god. Holy shoot. Oh, now he's just... Oh, that is so creepy, you guys. Wow. Come over here, mister. Does he hit hard? It's actually not bad at all. It's not as bad. Well, it's doing something. It's not the ideal way, but... So how much is this producing? Oh, well, if I can't pick it up, then I can't tell. Can you chill? Hold on, hold on. Okay, now he's just being annoying. That's not a lot. It's a start, though. It's a start. What's up, Creaking? Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Crazy guy. Okay, well, the concept has been proven. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh. Oh, a creeper. Okay, how about we leave this for the daytime? I didn't even bring a bed. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave this set up here for now. I am going to come back to make this a little better. Where are you, friend? Come at me, bro. Do it, you won't. Ooh, ooh. That's pretty cool, actually. He runs pretty fast. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, we should play tag. This is actually really funny. Let's go, Mr. Creaking. You can't get me. Let's go, let's go. Well, this is fun. Does he despawn in the morning? Very interesting little experiment. Okay, yeah, let's come back. Welcome to the ADHD life where I just jump from one project to another. So we are going to leave it there just so we know that we can get it started. Now you might just be thinking, Mousy, what the heck is this? Well, you see there, my friends. This is the start of my storage room. And I want it to be pretty big because it does have to last us for a long time. Ideally, I don't ever move out of this place, especially using some condensing tricks. But yeah, we needed to start with a little bit of structure here. And now that I have the majority of the layout kind of placed down, I think we're going to go ahead and start decorating and then filling in the surfaces. And then the last thing we do is going to be setting in all the chests and then all the copper golem mechanics and everything like that. Yes, the nether portal is down here. I do have to figure out a way to make this building have an overhang here. So obviously, like, this isn't going to get covered up, but there will be no sky access, which is actually useful for the portal. Like, you know, it's going to be, I'm going to come in here with more black concrete and then it'll cover here. So it will look kind of dark around here. But on this side, it's going to be open. Like, this is like outdoor area. So there will be some columns down here coming down to hold this structure up so it doesn't look like it's floating. But I think the best way of building it, because I have no set plan right now, is to just make the interior rooms and everything functional first, and then I'll come back and build the exterior walls. Just by looking at all these exterior walls, you can already tell, like, this is not going to be what faces outwards, and we need to add a lot more here. So continuing out the design of this room, I am going to have this skulk pathway going around all the way, connecting all the chests. But I don't want it to be too square. I am trying to round things out in this world. So I'm going to make this path curve outwards a little bit here at the ends. About 10 blocks over here, 10 blocks this way, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and maybe 1. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that helps with the curve of the room. So we're going to replicate that on all 4 corners. Now that it's curved, I'm actually going to thicken the walkway by 1 block. So I'm going to come all the way around and just extend it inwards by 1. Now we can go ahead and place down our lining here. And for that, we're going to be using the prismarine bricks. The original concept for this room was to use more copper blocks, and we are going to be implementing some copper blocks where the chests are going to go along the walls, but I didn't need to make the entire room fit into the style of the base itself. So that's why we are going with the skulk flooring, same as down here, and we're adding the prismarine blocks all over the base just to have some more unity. So we're maintaining the skulk, we're maintaining the prismarine, and then we're also going to be using the moss up top. Now actually the moss is going to be really interesting how we use it, because we're actually going to have it as a roof. So right now it is just a flat surface, but it's going to be a nicely textured ceiling with a bunch of vines hanging down from it. So it's going to look really cool. It's going to add that pop of life that the room needs. Without even exaggerating, honestly, you can make 90% of Minecraft builds look so much better just by adding greenery. And I do know that a lot of people do use that technique, but I feel like it's not talked about enough. Adding greenery is the most underrated way of improving your builds. At some point, I want to put out a video going through some building tips, so if you're interested in that, please leave a comment below saying so. Next up, we are going to add a layer of this is not prismarine, sea lanterns. And aside from just combining with the prismarine blocks, it is going to give us that bit of lighting that we're going to need in the floor without having to go through and put torches or lanterns. Now we are going to implement some lighting tricks like that, but the block itself is just really useful for blending in with this color palette. So we're going to try and take advantage of it. And if it could be a structural item too, like how it is here as a ring, then it works even better. Depending on the build, sometimes you want to hide your lighting, but in other builds you actually want to use the lighting as a prominent feature. So you kind of have to decide what the build is going towards. And just because of the scale of it, we are going to need to use these blocks because doing individual lamps or torches is going to look a little irregular, especially on something like the flooring. It is possible on something like a wall where you can add little detailed features, but flooring is a little more complicated. I think what I'm going to set up in the middle is a little bit of an aesthetic park looking kind of thing. So we're going to have a couple of paths crisscrossing to the center, and we'll have a little fountain feature in the middle. I have an idea as to what block palette we can use. I'm thinking some basalt as the lining for the paths could be good. Let's come in here and get some of this basalt. I hope this should be enough. Yeah, let's get 4 stacks. You know what? Let's take a few more. Yeah, I think 7 should do it. I don't want to do too many. Maybe 8. Let's actually throw these in the shulker so we have more space in our inventory because it's getting crowded in here. Okay, let's see. We could use some bookshelves and barrels for decoration. We're gonna need a lot of chests, but this is just for initial setup. Let's see if we can do something with the bone blocks. Just gonna get some water real quick. Okay, so this is what I have so far for the central area. This is gonna be the fountain. Let's see, let's get some water up here. It's gonna go like, oh, one more time. Let me do that again. Okay, let's see. Waterlog that. Waterlog this. Break this for now, I guess. Why doesn't it make an infinite source? Oh, jeez. Okay, let me get water again. Whoopsies. Okay, now I've got an infinite source. Let me fill it out while I'm here. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. Prismarine wall here. And then we can put our lighting right there. So now if I take a step back, we have a fountain. I like it. I might come back to it, but looks good for now. Let me sleep real quick. Which reminds me, I should probably make the inside of this fountain sea lanterns. So this basalt flooring is going to kind of serve as a way to bring the outdoors into the storage room. Oh, this one's already oxidizing. That's interesting. I'm wondering if I should make everything waxed or if I should just let it oxidize naturally. I think I'm going to wax everything, yeah, because I think I prefer the original color. And you know what? Just as I was laying out the park area in front of the fountain here, I thought what might fit better instead of grass with some plants on it would actually be the moss blocks because the ceiling is going to be moss as well. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep it the same. So we're going to use bone meal and use it to our advantage to actually just get some greenery right off the bat. And later I am going to come through and add different bits of flowers and other things, but just to get the area settled in a little bit more. Yeah, that's already looking a lot better. I like how it's turning out. Using moss with bone meal is another hack that I recommend to use if you don't know how to decorate things with detailing using different plants and such. Okay, using these guys as the corners here. And I was originally going to use iron bars, but I want to take advantage of the new blocks that we have available to us since the update. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's going to look good. Especially the contrast with the copper and the prismarine is going to look really nice. And then to get from one floor to another, we're going to have some stairs here on the side wings of the room. Yeah, I think only the side ones will have it because the front one over here is going to have the entrance and then the back one might have a window or some other special structure of some sort. I can already picture myself just using a rocket to get from one side of the room to the other, but you gotta comply with building codes. Very quickly, I need to get myself some more prismarine. So let's actually check if we have some in these chests here. Did we leave any prismarine? No? Really? Forgot about that skulk. Oh, this is where my skulk was. I was wondering where I left it. Oh, and this is where my sea lanterns went. Alright, well, back to my storage building it is. Ooh, it's starting to get big. That's cool. Where was it? I put the... Yeah, there they are. I want the one with the bricks. This one. Back over we go. Swoosh, swoosh. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. What a monstrosity of a build. Jesus Christ. Wow, would you look at that? It's gotten dark down here. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly for quite a while. Oh well. But this part is looking good. I'm going to grab some water because we're making some little divots here just for the sake of detailing the building a little bit. Why is it not filling in? I feel like it's supposed to be filling in here. Oh well, I guess I'll do it by hand. But as I was saying, these little puddles are part of my idea for making the area look more alive. Water features kind of get thrown into the same category as greenery when it comes to livening up a build. And I don't want it to be just in the fountain, I want to implement it here as well. Just a little extra pop of color. You know, I should probably start moving all these chests up to the storage room. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll get to it eventually. So I've been doing a lot of detailing, especially the water. Oh, that took so long to do the water right there. It's been an hour and a half since I started that. So I did the water. I added some extra columns to the backside of some of these supports. And what else did I do? I filled in the what is it? Sulk? No, skulk. I filled in the skulk flooring over here. So the majority of the flooring is done. In fact, I think it's all done. Obviously, we have to do a little bit of lining for the walls here. But as far as I'm aware, the vast majority of that bit is finished. And then the last thing I'm going to do today is, oh no, I'm going to put down the sea lanterns and the entire moss ceiling. And I think for the sake of today, I'm just going to put down the moss as a flat surface. And then off camera, I'll probably texture it because I know that's going to take a while. So I'm just going to get it done while I'm doing something else with something in the background, because I know that's going to take quite a bit of time. I'm going to have to bring in scaffolding and it's going to be a whole process, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Placing sea lanterns like nobody's business. Did I show you guys my farm? I don't remember if I showed you my guardian farm. If it weren't for that thing, I would not be using this many sea lanterns. It took a long time to build, but honestly, I'm so happy I did it. Can I stop misplacing these blocks? Sea lanterns are in. Now I just got to get the moss going. All right, we've got our moss ready, so we're just going to go ahead and fill this in. And oh god, wish me luck. I'm gonna be here for a while. Alright, I think this is the last side. Please be the last side. Please, please, please. Yes, it's done. Oh my god, look at that. Beautiful carpet of moss. I got through a whole TV episode during that. That's amazing. Oh, it is dark. Wow, it is very dark here. Well, yeah, once we get the glowberries in there, it's going to be much, much brighter. But I was worried that the ceiling was going to be a little bit too low, but I actually think it's the perfect height for this room. I am going to have to work on the lighting down here, though, because I don't want this to seem so dark. So that's something I'm going to be figuring out as well. But we're going to leave it here, you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to keep up with this series, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It really does help the algorithm. And that way you can stay up to date with everything I do in this world. Have a good day, everyone.